All right, I finally got a chance to finish up my video vlog of Esther and I going out of town. Check out the videos. I've edited them to be really short and quick, somewhat enjoyable to watch, I think, anyway. You're gonna see us kind of jumping from Airbnb through Georgia and in through the mountains, harassing goats along the way, getting pulled over by the cops because I guess I'm a bad boy. Some touristy pictures and stuff through some cool little towns, some whitewater rapids, which was super awesome. And then shot over to Tennessee. Ashley Lodge from Ashley Lodge Photography let me take some super awesome photos of her by some super ninja secret waterfall that we found. If you're checking this out on YouTube, I'll have the links below to jump you forward to each day because I'm awesome like that. All right, pulling up day one. Walking out of South Florida, leaving Fort Myers. Mike, Esther, we were supposed to go Dominican Republic today, but hurricane screwed it up, so screw it. We're gonna go on a 4-day trip up to Georgia, Asheville, and Kentucky, and then back home again.
Kentucky, hold on, Tennessee.
Wait, Tennessee. Florida's a super long state, so it feels like, yeah, it takes a while to get out of here. Damn, I'm gangster.
Are you having fun with this?
Got a little weather strip.
I'm trying to drive and your hand is in my way.
Yeah, a little weather strip hanging out, a little hurricane damage. How do you feel about that?
Oh, fantastic.
All right, we had to pull over and do an emergency stop. You know what you can't fix with a little duct tape on the side of the road? A little weather stripping. That's right. Enjoy. Straight from Texas redneck, baby. Mr. Tennis guest, $3 plus tax per person. Please see the front desk. Yeah, I think I'm ready to do a little tennis over here. I don't know if anybody wants to join me, but I got a taco truck out here in case you need some tacos. Gas station converted to a biker bar. The other bar. Assuming they have one other bar in town that was here first. Yeah, that was the exit that time forgot. I don't know what the hell exit that was, but it was weird.
What's up, goat?
Esther making go friend.
What's your name, goat? That midnight train, goat, and any. Oh.
What is this? We got some chicken and rice and veggies in the middle. All right, day one recap. Went to Georgia and we were waking up and chilling in our cabin, enjoying some of the scenery, taking a few photos of the surrounding area. Then we got to go inside and hang out with the owner's cats. They were very vicious.
What's going on, buddy?
This one was very fat. Made us some awesome breakfast. And I grabbed this guy because why not? and I had that share with Esther. Them eggs were yummy. Homemade jelly. Another picture of the fat cat. And we took a few more portraits before we headed out. And a few scenery shots. Loaded up the car, and now we're heading to North Carolina. Got another cabin up in the mountains. And we decided to not go on the interstates. We took back roads all the way there so we could harass goats. And Esther's a freak for fruit and veggies and apples. Beautiful windy roads, great scenes. We came across so many of them, taking the back roads. Probably only added about 30 minutes to our trip since we avoided Atlanta altogether. Finally getting on site, got off the paved road, gravel road, very nice. Doing some steep hill climbing, keeping the car in two-wheel drive because that's all we have. Cool thing about staying at Airbnb is just really don't ever know exactly what to expect when you get there. 18 steps up to the cabin we'll be staying at. Has a private balcony with it. And off to the main house there's hot tubs and amenities to use over there. Got to meet the owners, catch a little bit of sunset, and yes, they have dogs. That's Jean. That's John. That's Esther. Having a horrible time. No fun to be had here. Jeez, the sunsets were ridiculous up there. So if I look at our cabin real quick. Very modern, a lot of fun, small details. And this is us getting ready to go night-night. The sun just set over there. Those are beautiful sounds at night, just listening to nature. So we were supposed to stay at that location in North Carolina, kind of within the mountains, up in the mountains. We were supposed to stay there for just one night, and then we were kind of getting exhausted. Instead, we decided to talk to the owners and just booked another night, and they gave us some pointers to shoot into Murphy, which was a cool little funky town. Esther found a killer shop, very earth-based shop. It was awesome. They had soaps and stuff. Cool architecture around. Just snapped a few interesting photos that way. Heading back to the Airbnb, and this lovely lady, the Airbnb host, actually had a costume party competition to go to, so she asked if I'd take some photos. And look at these hilarious dogs hanging off of her. So, and then hanging out, yeah, and just from here is where we're just kind of hanging out. Just had the camera laying around, just took some photos, but mostly it's just downtime and just figuring out how to do nothing, which is really hard for me to do sometimes. Then of course I got tired of doing nothing and got my slider out and wanted to kind of catch the vibe, so when I looked at this video later on I could kind of go back to what it was like. The sounds were beautiful. So, getting packed up, and now we're heading to Tennessee. So we're going to have to cut through the mountains. And here we go.
Okay, Mr. Pick, here we go. License, CWP, and your registration back. like I said, speed limit's 60. I clapped you guys at 75. We do a citation for 75 and a 60. Corner right there, November the 9th, is when it has to be taken care of. Next here is the charge, a 75 and a 60. That's how you would take care of it that way. And the total is 218.
Oh my God.
Okay.
And the total is 218.
So 218, and I can pay this online?
Yes, sir, you can.
All right. Awesome.
When you go online, it'll ask you to enter the citation number, and it's right there, okay?
Sounds good. I tell you what, driving in the mountains, going up and down these aggressive slopes is something I'm definitely not used to. I got going pretty fast quite a few times, but nevertheless, not going to let it ruin my trip. Driving along, and holy crap, we came up down to some rivers. So, grabbed my gear, went on down. This Spider holster belt, super extra, but super awesome. Or climbing down these slopes without damaging my stuff. This is A7R2. I think I already have the 85 1.4 G Master on to grab these. That's the longest lens I have on this trip. These guys are having a blast. So beautiful down there. Yes. Feeling it. Mrs. Esther feeling it. I shot this on my iPhone, super slow-mo, and cropped in, so yep, that person fell over and popped back up. So I'm clear, I'm going back in there and doing this next year. This was as close as I could do, handheld for shutter drag to get that water to kind of smooth out a little bit. I don't remember what my settings were. Okay, I'm back. So the Spider holster belt exists so much for event photography, and anytime where I need to be able to put my camera down and keep it with me, use both my hands to adjust lights. Videography is super huge. I just threw think tank pouches on here, and so when I hopped out of the car there, I was like, yeah, I'm going down there. I have like a double harness. This thing goes over the shoulder, and I hook up 2 cameras to it. This is by RL Handcrafters. This thing is super awesome as well. But the cameras, I knew were gonna, if I put 2 cameras on, they would be slinging around. I just wanted to take 1 camera. There must be some sort of mistake. They ordered the large bottle of water. Ashley's house, she was kind enough to let us stay there as long as we wanted. She was like, hey, let's do something really kick-ass, and let's go find some waterfall that nobody really knows about, and I'll put my tutu that I made not too long ago, and we'll just do a photo shoot in prompt. And so that was pretty amazing. She was so cool. It's so cool. Yay! So holy crap. So you can see the rock there. That is super crazy. Here's what I was walking on. We just had her go through some poses. It was beautiful. So the sun was kind of going behind the mountains and was casting in a big shadow area, so I really needed some light. Everything was so flat and dark, and there was really nothing to separate my subject from the background. So popped her with a little bit of flash, and then just did a few shots. Had her move around, really focused on safety with her, not getting herself hurt, myself, equipment, as well as Esther running around with the light. There was some really cool stuff I wanted to do, but safety was an issue, so we stayed safe, which was smart. The location was just ridiculous. Just awesome. It was really... taking photos and working with other creatives, it was just really beautiful experience just to be out there in nature, up in the mountains. I was like, yes, this is why I started doing photography. This is why I started doing video. This is why I travel. End up at crazy places like this. She's so beautiful. This is one of my favorite scenes right here. So dramatic, so cool. Yes, I think this is my favorite, one of my favorite shots. Then I turned around this way.
Here. There are people that talk like that. For me, I just think
Just for me, I'm gonna need to have this creek moved over.
Yeah, so we turned around, we paused it right here. So we turned around and we had some of that light that was popping through, not on us directly, but in the background. So, of course, we slide over there, had that gorgeous background kind of lit up, natural sunlight, and then we're still popping her with a flash. And then, of course, she did amazing. She didn't fall and die. Esther had to go and fix her up here and there, so. Oof. Oh, the natural framing. So, yeah. So I was really trying to. I was stuck on some rocks, and I had to hop over from one spot to the other, and I was trying to get that gorgeous natural framing over her. But it was pretty scary sometimes. And take a bow. You did awesome. Yay! And then just some snapshots. And that's what happens when you turn your back on women. Bam, it's true. Evidence. Oh, Esther is basically a rock mountain climbing goat. So I don't know how the hell she got up there, but she was always looking up there the whole time going, I'm gonna go up by that waterfall. I'm like, you're gonna break your neck. I'm not a nerd, but those two are. Oh, Ashley Lodge Photography. This is a little space downtown in, I think she's in Moorestown. I tell you what, she is an artist and awesome and amazing human being. Such a cool little town. And so that concludes a 5-day trip, pretty much. No video or pictures on the way home. If you want video or pictures of me on the way home, just close your eyes and visualize driving forever.